What is up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. So today I thought I would do a products I hate and basically put them on my face. So I want to do a quick disclaimer, so I'm not bashing any of these brands. In fact, each of these brands I have like a cult favourite with. Just that these products for me personally just did not work. I don't like them. Hate is a very strong word. I just don't personally like them for myself. So that is just my quick little disclaimer. Whatever I use, if it's one of your personal favourites, that's completely fine. I'm not saying anything about it. Just on me, it doesn't work. So let's get on with the video. So for primer, I'm going to be taking the Pore Correcting Primer. Now I remember not liking this because it would just leave like little flakes on my face from where it just kind of I don't know if it's just the way the primer is or if it's just like my face and it doesn't agree with it at all, but it just kind of leaves like little flakes on my face that just kind of like come off. If it doesn't, I'm definitely going to show you, but I can feel it doing it already. So I just feel like it's done nothing for my face. Like, it's not blurred anything out, it's not really done anything. So for foundation, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I just remember this foundation really clinging to dry areas of my face and literally showed me dry areas of my face that I didn't even know existed. I really wanted to put the Maybelline foundation that I used the other day in one of my recent videos and put it in this video, but I didn't want to kind of make it repetitive when you guys already kind of know that I don't like it. Okay, so to be fair, the foundation doesn't look that bad at all, but like I haven't gone to get this foundation in like forever, purely because like I just didn't like it the first time I tried it, and it's not like I tried it once, I tried it a few times and it didn't agree with me, but for some reason I'm not hating it. So now I'm going to be doing brows, and I am not excited about this in the slightest. So I'm going to be taking the Lord & Berry Magic Brow Perfect Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm just going to show you what I normally use compared to this. As you can tell, one is very precise, very small. You can really give the appearance of, you know, actual brow hairs. The other one is very bold and can't really do a lot with. I've used these type of pencils before and they just don't really do anything for me. They just kind of make my brow look very blocky, and I'm not about that. I kind of prefer like a natural brow. I'm just not, I don't know how I'm gonna make it work because I hate these brow pencils. I'm gonna try really hard to like make them like amazing. Well, amazing as it can be, but like, yeah, we'll just try. We'll just see. I can't even like shape them either because the pencil is just so big that I just can't get some sort of decent shape out of it. Okay, so yeah, you know what? This product, trash. So I've just moved you in a little bit to really see how wrong this is going. So next I'm going to be taking the NYX HD Concealer, and I'm just going to be taking this underneath to try and define my brow somewhat a little bit, because right now there's just nothing. This concealer on me is, I feel like it doesn't really do a lot of coverage. I feel like in a concealer you want coverage, you know. It feels quite thick in consistency as well. Like, I've had concealers that are literally full coverage that don't even feel this thick, and I don't like, this isn't a full coverage to me, so I don't know why it feels so thick. And I'm going to take that same concealer again and just kind of use it as my concealer for my face. And now we're just going to do the areas that I normally do. Hide some of them spots. Just to put a bit of colour back in my face, I'm going to be taking the Bourjois Paris bronzing primer, and I used to be obsessed with this, and then I realised that actually it didn't look that great. It just looks kind of like orangey. And that's not really my vibe, you know. I find it funny how you can be so obsessed with something one day and then just realise that you absolutely hated it the whole time, but you didn't realise. Do you see how it's quite like orangey? I don't know. So that's that. I feel like it looks a lot more orange in person. It's not really translating the orange texture to it on camera. For powder, I'm going to be taking the NYX HD Studio Photogenic powder. I'm going to take it underneath my eyes. I hate these powders, they just get everywhere. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking the Essence, what's it called? I think it's called 4 Reasons to Celebrate. Well, it definitely wasn't 4 reasons for me to celebrate because it's in this video. Okay, so I'm just going to take the second one in. There's also a lot of kickback as well, which is not great. Lid. It's shimmery as well, and I hate that for like all over my lid, but there's just not really anything else I can use as like a base. Take this shade right here. Again, a lot of kickback and not much pigment. And I'm just gonna take that on the outer corner. So I don't have many mascaras that I hate. A lot of the ones that I hate I've just chucked, or yeah. But I do have this YSL one that I remember that every time I would use it, it would just make my eyelashes look really clumpy. And it wouldn't really separate them, and I don't even think it really volumized them that much. Now I'm just going to brush away that excess powder. So for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Ardell Wispies, and these look amazing on everyone else but me. They don't look great at all. I typically go for a much bolder eyelash option, but these to me are like very natural and they're not really a bit of me. So lashes are on. These are actually quite hard to put on because normally when I go for like thicker lashes, the band is a lot thicker. This band was very like flimsy and kind of like I had to work. But yeah, I just don't think that these lashes suit me. They make my eyes look smaller, whereas I prefer the lashes that kind of are longer in the middle to accentuate my eyes a little more, make them a bit bigger. So yeah, I just feel like they really are making my eyes look more smaller. And yeah, back into that palette again and take this shade and just put it underneath my eyes just to kind of complete the eye look. So taking the ML bronzer and using this as my bronzer. The reason I don't like this is because I feel like it's very shimmery. I normally like a little bit of shimmer in my bronzer just to kind of make me look a bit more sun-kissed. However, I feel like this is a lot of shimmer. I feel like because I have the bronzing primer underneath, it's giving it a bit more pigment. However, it's kind of muddy. Like, this looks kind of muddy to me. Oh no, 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 no. It's not even that I'm going heavy-handed either. Like, I'm barely picking up any product on my brush, and it's still, I mean, it's definitely a lot more pigmented than I thought. It's just made my forehead look really muddy as well. No, this is a no from me. So for blush, I'm going to be taking the Sleek Makeup Cream to Powder Blush. Wow, I mean, it's definitely there. I also hate this colour as well. I don't like that. I mean, it'd probably be cute if it was a different shade, maybe. That is, oh my god, this is a lot to deal with. On to highlight, I'm going to be taking the Revolution Pro 4K highlighting palette in gold. So the reason I'm not a fan of this one is, again, there are like little tiny specks of glitter in the highlight, and normally that's fine, but these are more chunks, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. Also, there is so much kickback. Like, let me just show you. Can't really see it because of the light, but can you see all around here? And I'm barely touching it. I mean, do not get me wrong, on camera looks great, blinding, whatever. In person, horrendous. It's just, it doesn't look natural. It just looks like you've taken some glitter and just chucked it on your cheek. The specks of glitter are like falling on my face as I'm putting the highlighter on, so that's fantastic. I feel like I'm just now covered in glitter. Take the YSL mascara again and just apply that to my lower lashes. The last thing I'm going to take is the MUA Luxe Whipped Velvet lipstick and just apply that. Now, I remember not really liking this one purely because, like, it doesn't really dry, and it's just kind of like, it just kind of sits there, and it doesn't really, like, as soon as you do anything, it just wipes off. Like, it's so easy to wipe off. It's not the best, and even though it's like a velvet lipstick, it feels like it's just drying my lips out like a matte lipstick would do. So yeah, this one isn't my favourite. Finally, I'm just going to go in and set my face with the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray and just lock this in place. I don't really have a setting spray that I don't like, so I'm just kind of going with the one that I always use anyway. So I'm going to quickly go off and do my hair, and I will be right back. So that is the look finished. So how do you think I did? This is the final look. Obviously not my best. Doesn't help when you're working with products that you just simply don't like for yourself. But again, these are products that might work perfectly for you. It is all about personal preference. So don't let this video kind of deter you from, is that the right word? Deter? I don't know. But don't let the products that I use today put you off buying them if you're thinking of getting them. Everyone is different, every skin type is different, so yeah. So that is it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and let me know what you want to see me do next. See you in my next video, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and yeah, mwah. Bye guys.